What's up, what's going on, YouTube? I am back here with another video as usual. So good to be back, man. It's so good to see you guys for the next year. But yeah, man, so I'm in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. A different part of Hazleton, Pennsylvania that I never been to yet. I'm at a new place. I haven't been here before. I just checked in. It's a lot going on. I'm picking up glass bottles. I would have really loved to get a little tour of what it looks like, but there's a lot of people working and I don't want the camera all in people's faces. So yeah, man, you know, you had to do the head nod to my fellow trucker. But yeah, man, so I'm already checked in. I'm going to door 6, and which I'm right here getting myself lined up right now. So we do have to slide our tandems here. And yeah, we do have to slide our tandems here. And once we're done getting loaded, we gotta go back inside when we get the green light and go get our paperwork. And then I could be on my way. As you can see what it looks like around here right now. Couple of trucks coming in, couple of trucks coming out. It was an easy check-in. You just walk in the door, you go to the, you fill out the paperwork, put all the information that, you know, put all the information in that you're picking up, what about the load you're picking up, give them back the paperwork, and boom, they tell you what door to go in. So it was simple check-in, easy. I like that. Yeah. You guys, check this out. I'm missing the mud flap. But guess what, man? That's not even it. Let me show you something else. Boom! So I picked this, I did a dropping hook with this trailer yesterday. And when I picked it up, I noticed it. But it was already too late because it was already loaded. So by it already being loaded, it was already on my back. There's nothing we could do about it right now until, you know, I get this bad boy back to the yard empty. But if you think that's crazy, I'm gonna show you something else crazy. I don't know if you could really see it, but the front clearance light also doesn't work. Now there's ones on the side, those work, but it's just this one clearance light right here that's not working. So this trailer's all messed up, man. I got the ghetto trailer. Alright, you guys, so in my last video, I was telling you guys how I'm keeping my options open. I'm looking for other companies where I could possibly transition into, you know what I'm saying? And you guys already know, tankers is where it's at. It's what I want to do. I got my mindset and focus on tankers. But it's hard. It's hard finding a taker company that's going to take somebody on who don't have no taker experience. In my area, in my surrounding area, I've been doing my Googles, man. I've been on Google. I've been on Indeed. I've been searching, man, and it's difficult. But shout out to everybody who's been dropping down in my comment section, recommending me companies, telling me about these different companies that I could possibly, you know, seek interest in. I appreciate all y'all, man. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate everybody for that, man. That's love. That's love. One of you guys in the comments, one of you subscribers, I'm not gonna put your name out there, bro, but you recommended me take a company in Florida. I think it's called Indian Rock or something like that. I'm not sure. So I ended up hitting him up. Asking them information. You know, a lot of the information sounded good. You know, I was with it, but until they told me. Their drivers usually be out from 3 to 4 weeks, and they come home 3 to 4 days. For 3 to 4 days, and for me, it's not worth it, man. So the idea of being gone away from my loved ones for a whole month and only being home with them for 3 to 4 days, it just don't sit well with me. I mean, that's 30 days away. and I'm only gonna be home for 3, maybe 4 days, because you know that 4th day, that's when you got to dip, is what I'm assuming. So I mean, it's just, to me, it's just not worth it right now in my life. Like what I'm looking for, that's not worth it in my life right now. Maybe at another time, you know. But for right now, for me, if you do that, I salute you, I commend you. The sacrifices you're making, I'm sure it's all worth it, and you're doing what's best for you. But I just don't find that worth it, you know, to be gone a whole month and just, you know, and be home only for 3 to 4 days. Like, that's just not worth it for me. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, if I'm going to be gone for a whole month, I need to be home for a week or 2. I'm not even saying that. A cool 5 days is, you know, that's more reasonable for me. If I could be gone for a whole month, and then they tell me, all right, and you get to go home for 5 days. Like, I actually get to be home 5 days. That's more, you know, that is something more I could consider. But it's just not worth it for me, man. So I did pass up on the opportunity. She was ready to get the ball rolling as far as my application and all my information. But once she told me that, I stopped it right there, and I thanked her for her time. Hung up my phone. But if for any reason I ever decided, you know what, I'm going to get this a try, I did save her number, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to make connections, because, you know, I preach that a lot. It's all about making connections, having and building relationships when it comes to business or work or anything in general. You know what I'm saying? It could benefit you. So I did turn that down. However, there was another company that I happened to see, and what they were paying is what struck my eyes. This is what made me go boing. You know the Looney Tunes cartoons, when something happens to them, their eyes get real big. When I saw that number they was offering, my eyes got real big. So I'm like, ooh. So I'm reading up on the job description. I'm like, oh, you're paying that much? What do I got to do, though? Because there's always a catch, right? So what you want me to do? So I started reading the job description and everything. And I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing I can't even handle. All right. Cool. So I ended up putting an application in. Piqued my interest, you know, because I know an application usually stays on file for, 90 days or so. So why not just apply? The money's looking good. The description's straight. So I did apply. The recruiter called me the same day. She called me the same day I applied. So I'm letting her know I'm not ready to jump the gun. I just want to have my application in if it's something I am interested in, and I want to learn more about it. So started running down everything to me. Everything sounded great, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I didn't oppose to nothing. Everything sounded great. The only thing is I do have to unload my own trailer, but I'm unloading it with a forklift. I used to be forklift certified. I haven't had to use a forklift in years. Like, I'm talking, it's been like maybe 6 years I haven't had to use a forklift, but I'm sure I could get on a forklift, get retrained, and I'll be fine, and that muscle memory will come back. I doubt I'll get on a forklift and just go crazy like I don't know what I'm doing. That muscle memory will come back. Yeah, it's been 6 years. I'm probably going to be a little dusty, a little rusty. I'm sure of that. But anyways, yeah, long story short, so I will use a forklift, you know, to unload my trailer. So it's not like I'm using a hand pallet jack or even an electric pallet jack. So what's so hard about bumping the dock, going inside, getting on the forklift, and unloading the pallets that need to be unloaded? I don't find that hard work at all. I don't oppose it. I'm cool with that. I don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing right now, I just sit in the truck and wait. Why not just get out and unload it? And, you know, it's doing something. I'm moving around. My body's moving around. I'm doing something. So I don't even oppose to that. Now, if it was like I had to use a pallet jack and I'm in food service, because from what I hear, food service is crazy. If you know someone who's in food service, or if you're in food service, let me know how that is, because I hear a lot about food service. I heard food service is strenuous, hard labor. But even then, I'm not really closed-minded to food service either or like that. But either way, what I'm saying is I would have to unload my trailer, which is fine because I'm using a forklift. So I don't necessarily oppose to that. It's night shift, and I don't oppose to that either because I'm a night owl. You know, I'm a night person. And me personally, I prefer the nighttime because less traffic, barely any crashes. You're never going to get caught up on the road for anything that has to do with the traffic to begin with, for the most part. It's just smooth sailing. It'll be The dispatch will be from either 6 p.m. or 1 a.m. So it could range between those times, and I'll be just overnight, you know. So that's something I don't oppose either. The only thing about nighttime that I don't like is the fact that it's not as visible as the daytime. And the daytime is real visible. I can see if it's pouring down, raining, if it's snowing. I feel confident when it's daytime because at least I can still see. At nighttime, it's a little challenging because it's a lot darker. You can only see so far ahead. So it's a little more trickier when it comes to the visibility. So, you know, I just got to look at it like that. Just weigh out my pros and cons. What is it exactly? Do I say, you know what? I prefer the night anyway because I'm a night owl anyway. Traffic's better. Yeah, the visibility is not as best as it is in the daytime, but this is worth it for me. Or do I say, yeah, you know what? The daytime is just more better for me. The visibility is just a lot better. Yeah, I get caught up in traffic a lot of times. Yeah, I get stuck on road work, but you know what? At least the visibility is better for me. I gotta figure that out, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta weigh everything out, you know, weigh out the pros and cons. Because like I said, I don't want to jump from company to company to company. I don't want to be that type of driver. But I do what I have to do for me at the end of the day as well. Another thing about this company, it is a company that I will utilize my doubles and triples endorsements. I never thought I would have to use this endorsement, but you know, I got this endorsement just because any reason I would use it. And I'm glad I got it because now I have this opportunity where I could use my doubles endorsements. So this company also holds doubles. So I won't be holding doubles every time, but I will hold doubles. So this is a great opportunity as well to gain a new skill when it comes to driving, you know. I've done the drive-in. Now I could jump into the doubles, see how that works out for me. That don't work out, or by the time I'm, you know, get some experience there, I could finally find tinkers. This could go either way, man. You know, I'm realizing now, you know what, I already know. Nothing don't always go as planned. But as long as I stay on track and I don't stray from where it is I know I want to be and where I want to go, I'm going to be all right with it. You know, I'm going to be cool. I'll eventually get there. So if I have to jump into doubles, hey, so be it. So it's something new. Anything new is always fun. It's always, you know, it's always a thrill. It's always a ride, you know. So I'm open to that too. Listen, I didn't get all my endorsements to not use them. If an opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna go for it. But I told her I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm not gonna, you know, make any decisions just yet. I just wanna, you know, see what the options are out there for me. So she laid out, you know, options. They are urgently looking to hire people. So my application was already in the process. So guys, I'm in the process. I'm in the process. So they're doing my clearinghouse. They're running everything. I asked her, you know, once I clear out and everything looks good, when they offer me a position, oh, there you go. Once everything checks out, everything checks out, I don't know why I'm being so tongue-tied, and they present me with an offer letter, do I have to act on it right away? She said no. I don't have to act on it right away. She's gonna allow me to, you know, make the best choice for me, but it's only for a certain amount of time as well, which is cool because it gives me time to think, you know, a little more extra time to think. So right now, it looks from where I'm sitting at right now, looking ahead, I feel good about it. It's something new. I don't know how to drive a doubles or triples for that matter. Here's my opportunity to learn. You know, they're gonna offer the training, so here's my opportunity to learn. The dollars. I love what the dollars look like. I'm not gonna tell you guys, you know, just yet, at least. But I don't like talking about, you know, what I get paid until I move on from that place. Then I'll let you guys know. But anyways, let's just say the dollars look right, and I'll be smiling like I'm smiling now. So the dollars is really what's getting me. Listen, you guys, let's not play these games. I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, you gotta be passionate about being a truck driver." Woo, 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 woo. It's not all about the money. For me, it is. I'm not gonna drive. I'm not gonna be taking a position if I'm not getting paid, you know, a good amount of money. There's been those times I had to take jobs because I needed to take that job. But if I don't have to take the job, I'm not gonna take it. But all in all, I'm looking for the money. I'm here for the money. So the money looks great to me. So yeah, that's what I'm here for. So I'm really considering it. I'm really considering it because the money's looking good. It's a new skill. Now I could put, you know, put my doubles and triples to use. Put that on my resume as another skill, and my resume continues to look great. You know, already got that, you know, the 2 years driving on it, 2 years driving experience. Then I'll have the doubles underneath there. You know, it'll look pretty good. You know. This is me speculating. You know, I know, you know, a lot of people say, man, trucking companies will take anybody with a CDL. Hey, man, I don't know. But I'm just telling you what I think for myself, you know. But anyways, man, yeah, it's starting to get a little dark. I was supposed to show you guys what it looked like around here. I'm going to do that before it starts getting more dark out here, because that sun is going down. And then we just got a lot of other trucks, you know, all the way down there in the doors. So that's just pretty much it, man. They all look like this. Alright, you guys, so I made it to the hotel. I'm in my room. I'm already checked in and everything. So I don't know what happened with the audio. It went out. But basically, when I left from picking up the glass load, I didn't show you guys because there's a guy who came outside and he had to be the one to close the doors and latch it up with the lock on it. And I didn't want to have the camera all up in the guy's face and all that. So, you know, I said, you know what, it's all good. It's okay. I'm just going to have to show you guys tomorrow when I drop the load off. But nonetheless, we weighed in at 42,000 pounds. I picked up some glass bottles. The glass bottles are basically the same kind of glass bottles that I pick up upstate New York when I go to Anchor Glass. Same exact bottle, same color, the amber color. So it's not like you guys haven't seen it before. So we're going to wake up in the morning. We're going to wake up at 4:30, get ourselves together. I'm saying us like you're over here with me. Wake up at 4:30, get myself together, and I need to be in that truck by 5:30, heading out to go drop off that load. And we're going to go drop off that load. But before I do that, let's give a room tour. So you first walk in, obviously there's the room, got the bathroom. Yeah, I can't wait to jump in that shower. Everything is new. The floors are new. Everything is remodeled. When I first started coming here, got the microwave, you know, you got everything you need over here, refrigerator. When I first started coming here, this hotel was kind of run down. Not run down like a rinky-dink, not like a Motel 6 or nothing like that, but it was run down nonetheless. You know, it was better than the Super 8, but they did a lot of remodeling, so everything looks nice. 2 beds, I don't know which one I'm sleeping in. And then we got the dock stock. Ooh. Yeah. But yo, you guys, look, we have to be up, like I told you, 4:30. We're going to drop off the load, and we're going to go shoot upstate New York. We're going to pick up some pallets. I haven't been there in a while either. The last time I went to go pick up those pallets, they was actually building a new infrastructure over there. I don't know if it was another shed or another warehouse area in that area. I'm not sure, but probably they'll be done with it by tomorrow. When we go up there, we get to see it. So yeah, man, I'm going to go eat some food. I'm going to probably hit the gym because the gym's open. So I'm going to probably do that for like a good hour or so. And then I'm going to go to bed, man. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Don't be late. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another day, another dollar. So it's still dark outside right now. I just got to my location where I'm going to drop off my glass bottles. I gypped myself of a little bit of sleep last night, so I'm a little bit tired. But I don't know if this is open. Loading dock will close. All right. All right, man, so I'm going to be going into dock number 1. I already figured that. That's why if you see I got myself lined up already with the dock door, because that's typically what I do when I get here. If there's no one else here, I go in dock door 1. So he told me just to break the seal and just back right in the door. He didn't even know what I had. All right, I got to get my gloves out the truck. But yeah, I'm the only truck right here right now. There's a container in the other warehouse. There's a truck hauling a container. I seen him over there at the other side, but I'm the only one around this way. Yeah, he's way down there. All right. So I'm already lined up. He told me I could just break the seal and throw it, but I still always just put it inside of the trailer. Man, I need to get some new gloves. Because these gloves are just so big. They don't fit my hands good, but they're gloves nonetheless, so I just use them still for now. I need to get gloves that actually fit my hand. Oh man, can I clear that? Can I clear that? Woo! Right in the nick of time. So yeah, when I got loaded yesterday, I couldn't really show you guys because there was a guy that came out. He came out, he verified the load. This is what it is. Like I said, you guys, it's just glass bottles like I normally would pick up. So he came outside, he verified the load, and I got inside. I put my straps on because, you know, I just think it'd be better with some straps, more secure. And then he locked it up with the seal. So I wasn't able to show you guys. I didn't want to have the camera all up in his face. So I just figured you know, do it another time. But I gotta take these straps off now. Yeah. Okay, we got that one off. Well, that side off, I should say. A lot of times, man, I be wanting to use my straps, but the way some of these loads be loaded, it's impossible. Alright. Got that side off. So tight, look at that. One slip, I'm going right out of here. Alright. I got my straps. So I'm gonna go fold these up. Fold up my straps. And I'm gonna go back in the door one right now. Wait for the sunrise. Alright, man, by the time I got unloaded, started to get laid out. So let me check it first. Alright, so we're cleaned out, unloaded. Yup. So now that we're unloaded, we're gonna head up to upstate New York. We're gonna pick up these pallets, pallet load. I haven't been to this place in a while. It's been maybe about, I don't know. It's been a while though. 5 months or so, maybe. I don't know. It's been a little minute since I've been to Yoda's Pallets to pick up the pallets. But last time I was there, they was doing some kind of construction. I don't know if they was building another warehouse or another barn on the property. I'm not sure. But we will find out when I get there. But we have to stop and fuel up first because I am running low. All right. So we got our doors closed. We're going to head up to upstate New York. We're going to pick up this pallet load, but we will stop for fuel. Maybe grab some snacks or some drinks on the way up there. So let's keep it rolling, man. Let's get it. All right, man. So I'm upstate. I had to stop to get some fuel. So I already went inside and paid. All right. So we're gonna pump. All right. So we're gonna pump 150. Being that it's only 150, I was thinking I don't even have to use the satellite aisle. But I'm gonna use the satellite aisle only because I learned a new trick. I learned that when you pump your gas or your fuel, it don't matter. You don't want to put it, you want to put it on the last one. You don't want to pump it too quick because you're not going to get the amount of gas you're paying for. Now, I don't know how true that is because I found out about it on TikTok. But I'm just going to try it out anyway. Ever since I found out about it, I've been using it on the truck and also in my own car. So I'm just trying that out to see if there's a difference. I don't know if there's a difference, but we'll see about it. Over time, if I notice it looks like I'm getting more gas, I'm gonna keep doing it. All right, man, yeah, so now that we're fueling up, let me show you my snackety snack. All right, so I ended up getting me a coffee because I haven't had a coffee this morning yet. And I have a little slight headache, and I think that's because I'm so used to drinking coffee every morning. It's just I need my caffeine. So I got me a little coffee, and I also got Slim Jim bacon jerky, hickory smoked. I love bacon. I love bacon. Although it ain't that healthy for you, I love bacon. I do eat bacon a lot. So I wanted to try this. I like Slim Jims too, so. And this hickory smoke. They had the maple flavored one, but I'm not really big on maple flavored bacon or like that. Not really. So I just got the hickory smoke one. Hopefully it's good. I didn't want to buy it. Like they have, when I tell you they have really nothing in this truck stop, they have nothing. It's a real small truck stop anyway. They only have enough space for 2 trucks to pump their gas anyway. So it's not like it's real big. And there's limited of what you could buy in here. They have a lot of junk food. I don't eat junk food like that. Not really. So I'm not about to settle right now and eat a lot of junk food. I will tell you right now, I see why truck drivers gain weight, get fat, and develop problems while driving, because there's not really a lot of places you could get good food. It's just really not. And even if then, it's fast food. But let's go check on this gas, man. Just fuel and see where we're at with it. I don't like it going real slow because I like to just fuel it up and get out of here. But, you know, it is what it is. It's like $20 more to pump in right now. But this is what it looks like around here, man. And this is the other aisle for another truck. So like I said, it's only enough for one truck right here and another truck right here. So it's not that big. Now, granted, there's a truck stop right there. That's another truck stop. That has plenty of parking. It also has a Subway. And I'm sure it has a lot more options. But I didn't go there. Only reason why I didn't go over there is because, again, it's a lot of junk food. I don't want Subway. Like eating a lot of sandwiches and bread, I get bored of that. I get tired of that. So I don't want Subway. And they have like a pizza thing in there. I don't want pizza. Like I don't want none of that junk in there. So it's like kind of one and the same. Although it has a Subway, it kind of offers one and the same. So I'm just not even going to waste my time going over there. I'm just going to continue fueling up. Ah, look at that. 150. So I'm just going to continue fueling up and just be on my way. Got to make sure you get that last little bit. Get that last little bit. All right, that's locked up. Got that in there. All right, man, so we got our fuel. I got my snacks and my coffee. Let's go pick up these pallets, and hopefully we have a smooth trip for the rest of the day. All right, you guys, so I'm in Esperance, New York, upstate. I just checked in. There's a lot going on down there. Every time I go to the office, there's never nobody in there, so I always have to walk around and hunt somebody down. They're real busy here. So gonna open the back of this, and then we're gonna go try to back in. There's 2 flatbeds. One flatbed is he's securing his load. He's out of here. The second flatbed, I don't know what he's doing, but he's kind of in my way a little bit from turning around and backing in the door. But hopefully by the time I get down there, he can understand what I'm doing, so I could get in my door. So, yes, man, yes, man. On the way here, man, my GPS took me a different way, and it's kind of it's not a new GPS, but It's an app that I had. I haven't used it. Truckers app. And that goddamn GPS trying to take me down all these streets that I didn't belong on. So I got here 20 minutes later. Not that much of a deal, but 20 minutes later. All right, so man, I hope that other flatbed moved the fuck out my way. And another thing I hate the snow, man. I'm telling you, the snow just fucks up everything. So I could get by. I could definitely get by, but my thing is, there's another flatbed behind that flatbed right there, and this flatbedder right here. I believe he's heading out. I could be wrong, but his straps don't look loose. It seems he's possibly heading out. But the truck, the flatbed that's behind him, he just pulled up as I was coming out the office. Well, coming out from trying to find somebody, and he wasn't there, so he's blocking my way from getting in the door. The other guy in the flatbed, the first truck, I would have been able to get by. Let me see if I could zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so that first truck, that blue truck, that's a flatbedder. He was fine right there. But behind him, you can see that white truck. That's another flatbed. I can't get into the door because now he's blocking my way. So it does kind of look like the first truck might be getting unloaded. I just seen one of the straps get loose. So he could possibly very well be unloading here too. But since he's a flatbed, they don't go in the doors, obviously. They get unloaded right out front. I have to go into a dock door. And there's only one dock door. They do one dock door at a time here, so I don't know, man. I'm about to get out and go see if that other truck is going to get loaded up down there, because if not, he got to move out my way. Alright, so the other flatbedder backed up. So now I got more room.
Are the Eagles going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they better. All right. Man, I swear, everyone always thinks I'm an Eagles fan the moment they see my Eagles hoodie. I'm going to go real slow because it's a lot of slush. It's a lot of slush. And I don't want to go sliding. So the flatbed guy, he dropped his flatbed. The other guy is undoing his strap. So he is getting unloaded here. And the other guy is getting loaded here. So I'm in the door. Nobody came to me yet. So I'm just going to wait around. Wait for somebody to come to me and I can let them know what load I'm picking up. There was a younger dude, he told me I'm good to go in the door, but I just have to wait for somebody to come to verify the load I'm picking up. It's like 12, 20-ish or so they might be going on break or still on break. I'm not sure. But ain't nothing else to do here. Ain't nothing else to do but just sit around. And for you guys who always seen me here before, you already know what it is. It's been a while I've been here. It's so loud. It's been a while I've been here. But for those of you guys who are new here, I used to pick up at this place, a couple of times throughout the months. Just a bunch of pallets. So they're inside working on the pallets. That's where they're probably produced. And the other warehouse over there, that's where they break them down. And they're all different sizes. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna wait around for them to verify me and everything. I don't know if I'm gonna walk around. It's real muddy and slippery around here. All right, man, so I actually have to back into this dock door. So remember I told you guys earlier that they was building a new warehouse. I was actually correct. So that dock door right there that you guys see straight ahead, that's where I have to back in at. But I have to go around and turn around because there's a flatbed, one of those flatbed trucks that was coming in to get unloaded. He's actually right there. But I wish they could have told me that before having me back into that dock door. But it doesn't matter. There's some space right here to turn around at. It's a little tight, but I could do it. So what I'm gonna do is, see, if that other flatbed wasn't getting loaded up, I could just keep going straight and go all the way around and position myself to back up, but I can't do that. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back my trailer all the way far back as I could, and then I'm gonna just turn, and that way I could go back around, straighten my trailer, and then back right into the door. Again, I wish they could have told me this from the beginning, because I would have had enough space and opportunity to do the back end. I have to put my triaxles on. But I think I should be all right. Yep. So I'm just gonna turn right here, and when the dock door's over there, so when I turn right here, I'm just push straight up and then back right up. Oh yeah. I knew they was building this into a new warehouse. I see this was being done. They started this about a year ago. Yeah, they started this like about a year ago or so. I mean, it was always here, but the outer panels wasn't on it. Yeah, so I'm going in that dock door right there. So, easy door. It's not a hard door at all. It's actually easy. I just have to make sure I'm positioned right. All right, let's back up. Let's back up, boys and girls. Yeah, that flatbed truck, he's done. He's out of here. Oh, no, he's not. And I'm going to go slow because I don't want to bump the dock too hard. And on top of that, it's real slushy out here. And I don't want to go sliding either. All right. I'm in the door, you guys. I'm in the door. So, this is what it's looking like around here. This is my view. Not much going on. Turn those blinkers off. All right, man. So, I'm in the door. Nice and easy. Got another trailer here, but I think that might be storage. So, this is what it looks like around here. If it wasn't snowing, I'll take a walk and show you guys. But for those who been on this channel for a while, you already know what it looks like around here. So, yeah. This whole building, it never used to look like this. All those panels are new. They put all new panels. Yeah. So right now, you guys, I'm just gonna wait to get it loaded up with my pallets. And then once we're loaded up, we're gonna head straight back to the yard. It's real loud out here between what's going on in the warehouse and my truck. And I don't want to turn my truck off because the engine's warmed up. My truck is warmed up. So, you know, I just want to keep it running. I typically leave it running in the wintertime. But yeah, man, nothing going on out here, as you see. Nothing going on. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna get my GPS going so I can head back to the yard, and if I need to make any more stops, I can adjust that and everything. And yeah, man, we're just gonna wait around to get loaded. All right, you guys, so after sitting in this door for a good 20 minutes almost, which felt like, somebody comes out and he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, waiting to get loaded. He was like, who told you to go in this door? I was like, one of the guys on the other side. He told me I'm getting loaded up in this door. He said, what load you picking up? I told him, picking up an Acton, Massachusetts load. He goes, oh, then you gotta go in the other door. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I was already in that door and I got told I need to go in the other door. He said, who told you that? I was like, I don't know the guy's name, but it's one of the guys on the other side. You know, I don't know these people's names. I just come to check in and they tell me what to do when I do it. And he's just so confused. He's so confused. So he said, yeah, man, you got to get out this door and go in the other door. So back to the other door I go. Waste of time, waste of time. Waste of time because I was already in the door. And it's not a big deal to backing into these doors. It's just the fact that I was already here. And these doors are a little bit tricky because they're real wide, so it's not like you gotta line it up perfectly. So long as I'm backed in, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't necessarily have to be at a certain angle. As long as I'm backed into it, I'm good. Take a look at that, guys. Sun's out. Yeah. I wish it stays out. I hope it's like sunny for the next few hours until it gets dark out here. But I got my straps, and you know, in case I have enough room to strap it. Sometimes they'll load me up all the way to the back where I don't have to use the straps. So in this instance, I'm still going to use my straps. Because sometimes they'll load me literally to the very back where I can't even use my straps. But I'm going to use them. And if for any reason I'm not the one to drop this off tomorrow, they have to just return my straps. But I'm probably only going to be able to go this high. You know what? I'm not going to be able to fit it through there because it's not going to fit. So I'm going to have to... Man, these big ass gloves. See, on this side, I could go a little further back. So I'm going to go a little further back. That way it has, you know, some type of safety, a little more extra securement. And then I'll just tighten it up. And the second pair of straps, I'll put it a little bit lower. Put it too low. So I think I'll just put it right there. Yeah, I definitely got to get different gloves, man, because these gloves are way too big. They prevent me from doing a lot, man. All right. And I know my straps are mismatched, but guess what? Can it fit? Can it fit? All right, we got it in there. I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit. Well, a lot of it. I like these ratchet straps better because they have this where I can adjust it and make it more tighter. This one I can only make so tight. But this is it for now, man. This is what it's gonna be. So we're good. So let's close up. Alright, you guys, so when I come here, they don't give seals, so I don't need to put a seal on the back of that. It's strapped down, it's good how it is. But check it out, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.